What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. Now, we all heard about Julio Foolio getting shot and killed while celebrating his 26th birthday. And the moment the news hit the internet, I noticed a big shift with the public reaction. And I'm gonna be honest and say it. I'm proud of you niggas, cause y'all know my pet peeve is every time a rapper pass away, we gotta get on here and fake the funk. And oh yeah, we be doing the most. We be teary-eyed, we be yelling, screaming, we be crying. We start talking about community outreach. We start addressing black on black violence, and we address everything but the real issue, and we address everybody but the proper group. See, as a black man, I get very offended that every time a gangster rapper get killed for dissing the dead, we gotta get lectures about how black men needs to do better. We gotta get lectures about how black men need to treat each other better. We gotta get lectures about how black men need to do this and do that. I'm tired of it, so I'm separating myself from the group because it doesn't make much sense to me. That's like addressing women for the shit hoes do. Women ain't going for that. A woman will look you dead in your face and say, what the hell she gotta do with me? We are two totally different people, and I feel the same way, so I'm keeping that same energy. So yeah, man, we gotta get these kids real game. We can't be scared to step on people's toes. We gotta address these real issues. Until we get the balls to address the single mother epidemic, until we get the balls to address the absentee fathers, until we get the balls to address gang banging, we're gonna continue to have these problems. We're gonna continue to scratch our head and wonder what the hell is going on. It's because nobody wants to address the real issue. Everybody's scared. Instead of addressing gang members, instead of addressing gang violence, we'll just say black men need to do better. Hell no, don't say that. Address the proper group. What type of black men are you talking about? Say them by name. You gang members, you Pookies and Ray Rays, you little June Buzz, you little Nick Nick, you little Dollar Bill. We talking to y'all. Y'all need to do better. Y'all gotta get up off the block. Women scared to walk to the store. Kids scared to play outside cause bullets flying past their damn head every night. We running y'all niggas off the block. Until we do that, we gonna continue to have these problems. Nobody wants to address the gang member. We kind of skate around it. We kind of sugarcoat them. We gotta handle them with kid gloves. We make all type of excuses for them. Oh, it's poverty. Them brothers don't know no better. Them brothers that have a father. You a grown ass man, 27-year-old, throwing up gang signs with a bandana around your head, talking about your childhood. Nigga, it's time to grow the hell up. You know right from wrong. You know not to load up that weapon and strike it at somebody. You know that. I'm not gonna handle you with kids' gloves. Cause that's the problem. We handle these guys with kid gloves and they grow up to be a Julio Foolio, a damn fool. And I've been paying attention to Julio Foolio. I've been listening to what everybody been saying, and people are still making excuses for Julio Foolio. Everybody saying he was backdoor. Oh, people dropped his location. It was his homeboy. It was a girl. We done blamed everybody we could. We done came up with all type of theories, but the fact still remained that Julio Foolio played a part in his demise. He was at fault. He's the reason he's no longer breathing. When God gave him life, when God gave him opportunity to turn it around, he still engaged in nonsense. He still was dissing the dead. He still was beefing. He still was making threats. His ass got put down and everybody just making excuses. I get it. When a rapper lose their lives, everybody want to know what the hell happened. So people is going to try to investigate. They're going to try to piece together, but we still got to hold him accountable as well. He dropped his own location. He was on IG telling everybody to pull up. If you know you've been dissing people, if you know you was involved in a deadly war, why would you even have a public birthday party? Why would you even go to the club? In my eyes, once you start dissing people, once you're involved in the deadly war, you can't really party in the public no more. You can't go out for your birthday. You can't go out and have a drink. That's for ordinary people. So Julio moved like a damn fool, and that's why he's no longer here. Now, I get what everybody is saying. Everybody is talking about his suspect homeboy. I get it, because on the day he died, he took a picture with his homeboy named Mizzle, and he's cool with the ops as well. I'm going to show you guys that picture. Boom! That is Julio Foolio just an hour before his death with his homeboy Mizzle. But as you clearly see, Mizzle is also posted up with his ops. That bright-skinned dude on the picture with Mizzle, that's Yungeen Ace right-hand man. And that picture is kind of suspect to me. Why do y'all got the same shoes on? Why are you niggas dressed alike? As a grown-ass man, that always made me uncomfortable. I never wanted to dress like my homeboys. I love my homeboys to death. I was never comfortable enough to say, hey, homie, what you wearing? You throwing on them J's, bro? Yeah, we gonna kill the game like that, bro. It's cool to be homies and look different. Y'all niggas be doing entirely too much. Right? So that's Mizzle with Julio Foolio an hour before his death, and we also found out that he's cool with Yungeen Ace, which is Julio Foolio op. Let's take a picture of Yungeen Ace and that bright skin dude with each other. Let's go. Boom! That's Yungeen Ace with the same dude. And as you clearly see, them niggas is dressed alike again. Same shoes, same pants. I'm like, damn, this bright skin dude is suspect. That nigga want to dress like everybody. Every rapper, he's like a groupie. Every rapper, everybody he goes with, he's dressing like him. So yeah, so that's what everybody was saying. Mizzle set up Julio Foolio. Mizzle backdoored him. Now, I'm not saying that. I wouldn't go that far, but what I will say, the way Julio Foolio was moving, I think somebody at that party dropped his location. I think the ops was watching his social media page, because you got to understand, when you got beef with people, when you got ops, they make fake accounts and they follow you on IG. They watch your every move. They looking for an opportunity to strike. So they see Julio Foolio moving sloppy. He's drunk. He talking about pull up here, pull up there. We going to the after party. All they had to do is just watch his story and say, all right, let's go get this nigga right now. Stalk him, stake out, see what kind of car he get in, and you light that motherfucker up as they did. That's all I'm saying. But we all know Julio Foolio was a marked man from the start. We knew he didn't really have long to live on this earth. This is one death that people was not surprised at all. Because when Julio Foolio passed away, the public didn't really have that same reaction. Because usually we fake the fun, we act surprised, we kind of cry a little bit every time we hear a rapper die. But when Julio Foolio passed away, everybody used them as a caution tale. They didn't show no empathy, they didn't show no sympathy, they didn't show no compassion. Most people didn't even send their condolences to his family. It was like, yep, that's what this nigga get. What more do we expect? He was dissing everybody. He was doing way too much. He got his ass put down. That's just the circle of life, my nigga. That's how everybody kind of looked at him, right? And then we see his op, Yungeen Ace, drop a video called Do It. And it kind of seemed like it was a Julio Foolio diss. Now I get everybody is saying he recorded that song weeks prior. But my only thing is, why drop it on the day Julio Foolio died? You get what I'm saying? If Yungeen Ace, you got that video ready to roll. Once Julio Foolio passed away, you should have just sat on that video. You could have been like, I'm gonna drop it another day, I'm gonna drop it another time. Right now, it's not a really good look to drop that video. But I kind of think Yungeen Ace was kind of clout chasing a little bit. He knew the moment he dropped that video on the day Julio Foolio passed away, people was going to get to talking, people was going to get to speculating, and I think that's what he wants. These rappers be blaming the bloggers, they be talking about everybody 12, everybody doing detective work, but every time something happens, they want to jump in the fray of it and they want to get talked about. Rappers love to be talked about by the blogs, and that's why Yungeen Ace dropped the video. Yungeen Ace is a smart dude. He knew what he was doing. If I dropped this video on the day Julio Foolio passed away, everybody's gonna talk about it. I'm gonna run my views up. Everybody gonna tune into my video to see if I'm actually dissing I'm actually dissing Julio Foolio. And it worked, because I done watched that video like 4 times. I done tried to decipher the lyrics, I done tried to decipher the video, but it's clear that Yungeen Ace was just clout chasing. But according to the police, he might be on the chopping block next, because the police say they got clues about what happened to Julio Foolio. They developing suspects, and a vehicle has been identified, and they also say they think a rival gang was responsible for Julio Foolio's death. Take a listen to this news clip. Let's go.
Well, right now, police looking for the people who killed rapper Julio Foolio in a weekend shooting in Tampa.
3 others were injured in that shooting. We are told they are all in stable condition. 8 on your side's Chloe Sparks is live where this happened along Fowler Avenue, not too far from USF. What's the latest this morning, Chloe?
A suspect has still not been identified, but a Jacksonville crime analyst believes that the shooter at large could be from a rival group in Jacksonville, where Julio Foolio is from.
Y'all see that? See, the rappers be thinking these police officers are stupid. They are getting investigated the whole time. So when something like this happens, the police already know who to look at. The police already know they got gang ties. So that Rico that Yungeen Ace was accused of being in, it might just come down because it's not a good look for Yungeen Ace. Everybody's already speculating. Technology is really good these days. So they're going to get caught. Whoever was responsible for hitting up Julio Foolio, they're going to get caught. Because you think about it, it happened at the Holiday Inn. They got surveillance cameras all in the parking lot. The person is going to get caught because I think they're going to move sloppy. And I think this is going to be an open and shut case. Watch what I tell you. This is not going to go unsolved. This ain't Tupac. This ain't Biggie. These niggas are stupid nowadays. So they're going to get caught. But let's continue.
While fans and loved ones mourn the loss of Jacksonville rapper Julio Foolio, Tampa police are working to bring his murderer to justice.
There are cameras here and our officers are working to view all of the cameras and talk with people, who might have seen anything or heard anything.
3 other people were victims of this shooting in a Tampa hotel parking lot. The other victims are believed to be in a stable condition.
At this point, it's part of the investigation, but it seems that they might have been coming here to the hotel to get a room.
You hear that? See, we all thought that Julio Foolio got kicked out of the Airbnb, so he was going to the hotel to finish off his birthday celebration. But according to them, he got kicked out of the Airbnb, went to a club to make an appearance, and was headed to the Holiday Inn to get a room. Now that's understandable. I know we laugh because it's the Holiday Inn. I know that's where I used to have my booty calls at because the rooms are so cheap. But looking from Foolio perspective, you leave the club at 4. Checkout time is at 11 a.m. You don't want to pay top dollar for a few hours, so he's going to try to crash at a Holiday Inn, some little cheap-ass hotel, and unfortunately, it cost him his life, because I think he got followed from that club. I'm just being honest with you. I think when he was like, pull up, I'm going to this club, I think the ops laid eyes on him, and they followed him back to the hotel. The moment he pulled up to the hotel, that's when they sprayed their car up. It's a sad way to go out, but let's continue.
Being kicked out of an Airbnb where Julio Foolio was celebrating his 26th birthday, according to his social media. A Jacksonville crime analyst believes those posts might have played a big role in Foolio's death.
Doing this for so long, I would tend to think this is more of a Jacksonville-based regional kind of beef between 2 groups. Maybe took advantage of a foolish posting that was out there saying where he was, and that's the downside of that.
You hear that? Even the detective is saying they think Julio Foolio ops took advantage of his foolish posting. All that's talking about pull up, all that dropping your location when you know you're a big target. Everybody already made 4 attempts on your life. Julio Foolio wanted to celebrate his birthday like he was a law-abiding citizen. I get it, it's your birthday. You want everybody to pop out so you can feel good about yourself. Nobody really want to celebrate their birthday alone, or they want to celebrate their birthday with a small crowd. Everybody want a large crowd out to celebrate their birthday. And unfortunately, that would cost Julio Foolio his life. Because he could be low-key. He was all out, open with it. Every 5 minutes he was on IG story posting shit. And knowing people want your head, somebody should have stopped you. A family member should have hit him over. Hey, Julio, don't do that, bro. If you're going to celebrate your birthday, leave Florida and do it. But no, he stayed right in the heart of Florida, and that's why he's no longer here. But let's continue.
Into a Jacksonville report, Foolio was shot at least twice in the last few years before he was shot and killed here in the parking lot. The most recent incident was in October when he was shot in the foot. And in 2021, Foolio was grazed by a bullet in a drive-by shooting in Jacksonville.
So his murder comes, and somebody from a rival group is now going to get out there and need to be retaliated against in their eyes for his murder, and then that just keeps going.
Foolio's lawyer telling a Jacksonville reporter his client was basically ambushed.
Y'all hear that? His lawyer is speaking for him. He say his client was ambushed. He say his client was set up, and everybody already knows that. But we gotta hold Foolio accountable. Cause we keep blaming everybody else. We done went from his homeboy, we done went from Yungeen Ace, and we also blamed a woman that owns a club. She's crying on social media. She said everybody's out to get her. She's scared to walk outside because everybody done dug her up, but they done found her, and they seen that where she posted his location. Let me play you guys a clip of this lady posting Julio Foolio location. Let's go. Now let's stop it right there. She posts this on IG. She say, so what's up, come to Truth 18. Julio Foolio open till 6. So everybody's saying that's dropping his location, but you gotta look at it from the woman perspective. She's a business owner. She's hosting an event. So when you got a rapper come into your establishment, you gotta promote it. She think about the bottom line. She think about top dollars. She ain't think about Julio Foolio's safety. That's why as a rapper, you gotta be responsible for your own safety. She's trying to get that money. She's trying to get people to her event. She ain't giving a damn about Julio Foolio, and that's the way the world works. So all you rappers be dissing each other. Y'all be dissing the dead. Y'all still gotta do shows. Y'all still gonna have to pop out eventually. You can't be on the internet solo all the time. You gonna have to get out and make that real money. And that's what Julio Foolio tried to do. And she was just promoting her event. I don't blame her one bit. If I got a famous rapper coming to my event, I'm gonna promote it. I'm gonna drop that location. I'm gonna let people know to pull up. Because I'm trying to make as much money as I can. It's on you to have the proper security with you. It's on you to have the safety precautions, not me. But let's continue.
But now, I'm gonna talk to Jim and stuff. Oh, that's a big head.
So, she posted Julio Foolio. She actually recorded footage of him walking to the event. Now, she's happy. She's excited, and you can kind of tell this woman ain't really street savvy. You can kind of tell that she's real green. She don't know about street politics. She don't know what the hell Julio Foolio got going on in the street. She like, damn, let me promote this event. He's here. He's walking into my establishment. I'm finna make some of that good paper. That's what she thinking about, and I know it's sad. I know a lot of people are angry with her, but she didn't do this purposely. Julio Foolio dropped his location the same way. I blame him more than I blame her because he know better. You had 4 attempts on your life. You got your foot blowed off, and you still gonna make the same mistake. So if he didn't learn now, he would never learn. They won't get him eventually. He didn't have long to live on this earth anyway. I'm just being honest. Now the woman who recorded this video, the woman who was hosting the event, she came out in a video crying, begging people to please stop tagging her, begging people to please leave her alone because she didn't know any of this was gonna happen. When Julio Foolio came to her event, it was good energy. So she's not taking the blame at all, and I think we really need to leave this woman alone. I don't think she had anything to do with it. I've been seeing bloggers talking about she backdoor Julio. Y'all niggas sound crazy as hell. Y'all sound crazy as ever right now, because that's very far from the truth. And you know the streets, you know how the streets work. People was watching Julio Foolio page. His ops was on his IG, under fake names, under fake profiles, following Julio Foolio. We all know that. So rappers, you got a lot of enemies, and you got a lot of people following you with one follower that don't never post. Those might be your ops lurking, bro. I'm just being honest. So don't post your cars on IG. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation. I want to know how you guys feel. Do you think Yungeen A's is going to be identified, and do you think Yungeen A's going to be arrested? Let me know in the comment section. Share this video. I love you guys. Peace.